Hey, do you want some diamonds? Here, just go mine them right there. I bet you didn't even know I was there, and you definitely didn't see those diamonds. And that's why most people use mods, to make it so that holding a torch gives you light. But if you're a Minecraft Puritan, like me, you don't want to use mods. And it's only because I don't want to. I totally know how to download them, guys. But that's why I made this, in-hand torch lighting in vanilla Minecraft. So you can add it to your survival worlds without tainting the Minecraft oceans with mods. And it's actually really simple, so if you want to see how I made it, then stick around. So all these command blocks work together to achieve one simple task, making light when you hold a torch. And for such a simple task, this many command blocks might seem like overkill, but I'm going to explain how it works, and I think you'll probably agree with me that this was about as simple as it could get. And if you want to put this creation in your world, then check out the structure download in the description below. And while you're down there, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and leave a like. And if you want to get it in your world, you'll just download the structure, you'll grab a structure block, make sure it's on load up here, and then hit import and find the file. And you'll want to make sure you hit this button before you start the machine. And once you import the file, you'll get these command blocks. So let's look at how all of them work. And I turned it to nighttime so that it's easier to see. Step 1 is going to be testing for whether or not we're holding a torch. Now this is very easy to do, and it only takes this one command block. And then just like that, we have lighting when we have a torch. And this is almost everything, because when you walk around, you're going to get that lighting. But you'll quickly see the problem we run into with just that command. We're going to leave a trail of light blocks everywhere we go. And the most sensible approach I found to fixing this problem is to fill all the area around you with air, but only replace the light blocks that we're creating. The only problem is that we can't touch these 2 blocks where the player is standing, which means that we have to fill 6 quadrants around the player. And now that we're filling all those areas, it almost works just like that. However, there is one problem. Right there. When you're standing on grass like this, or maybe these vines when you're mining, you won't have any blocks to place the light block on. Now this is an easy fix by just adding a second command block, and this command block will place a light block at our feet and at our head. And so now when we walk through a patch of grass like this, we'll be left with the one light block still in our head. And this solves almost every problem. However, you still have to worry about when you walk into 2 tall plants like this, or a doorway like this one. And it also doesn't work underwater, but I feel like that makes sense since it's a torch with fire. So I'm not really worried about fixing that problem. So it's not a perfect system, but the main reason I created this is so that you could explore caves like this one without having to spend all your torches. And it works pretty good at accomplishing this goal. And these light blocks can go up to 15, however I decided to keep them at 10 so that it's easier to explore caves but not overpowered. See, it's pretty simple, and this many command blocks actually isn't overkill. And you may see this command block, bad particles. This one I left in just because, though I wouldn't turn it on if I were you. All it does is it adds these fire particle effects to your torch, which is kind of cool, but I couldn't get the rotation figured out, so they kind of leave the torch. And if you start walking, then you just get a trail behind you, which I thought would be kind of cool, but it just didn't really turn out like I had thought. But it is there if you want to turn it on. And as I've been playing around with this, it's actually been really convenient. I'm planning on putting this one into my next survival world. And if you want to too, then grab the structure from the description below. And if you enjoyed this video, then leave a like and consider subscribing. And maybe go check out some of my other videos, because I make a lot of command creations like this one that you might enjoy. And I'll see you in the next one.